welcome back to my channel! So for today's video, I will be rounding up all of my 2018 favorites. Before anything else, make sure na nakasubscribe na kayo sa channel ko, and of course, don't forget to click the bell beside it para lagi kayong updated when I have new uploads. Guys, 2019 na, I still can't believe it, quite frankly. And sobrang bilis ng taon na to. This is one of my favorite years. A lot of downs in between, but for the most part, I really enjoyed this year. Ang dami kong mga adventures, and this year, I fell in love, which is, of course, nakakadapa ng puso at saka nakakataba din sa akin. Pero anyway, I hope you had an amazing new year. I hope you had an amazing 2018, and if not, claiming it, 2019 will be an amazing year for all of us. 2019 na rin, pero yung mga sound sa labas, hindi pa rin nagbabago. Wala pa rin talaga. Tinatabunan pa rin nila ang pananalita ko, so pagpasensyahan nyo na. This will be a long intro. So for my 2018 favorites, because this is a yearly roundup, I had to think, ano nga ba yung mga ipapakita ko sa inyo today? Nahirapan talaga ako, guys, kasi hindi ko sure i-feature ko ba yung mga local favorites, so para lahat ba ng local na magaganda, ipapakita ko ba sa inyo? Or ang gagawin ko ba is i-feature ko lahat ng mga sobra kong ginamit ngayong taon? And I figured I would go with the latter. Ito yung realistic makeup na talagang tumatak sa akin ngayong 2018. Lahat ng makeup na talagang na-in love ako ngayong 2018. And not just products na maganda na gusto ko lang i-feature for this video, hindi. Lahat ng products na to, gamit na gamit. Mga beshi, nilista ko lahat ng mga paborito ko dito sa isang sheet of paper para lang wala akong makakalimutan. I have very fair skin and my skin type is combination. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Alam nyo naman, guys, kung matagal na kayo sa channel ko, I'm not really a big fan of primers. I don't particularly find that a primer is necessary for makeup application. I find that a great moisturizer is enough. Hindi mo kailangan mag-primer talaga, to be honest. Pero kung gusto mo mag-primer, ito yung ma-recommend ko. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is the only primer that I found to be remarkable for this year, and I think nag-release lang din to this year. So I started off with a sample. I fell in love. I actually saw a difference, and I bought the full size just recently. This primer I find to be very moisturizing on the skin while actually blurring the pores. Hindi siya sobrang silicone-y, pero it's got that silicone feel pa rin to where it can actually fill in your imperfections, your large texture, and everything. Pero hindi siya yung sobrang silicone-y, like for example, Maybelline Baby Skin na sobrang greasy sa kamay, kasi ayoko ng mga ganong primers. Ito kasi yung texture niya is in the middle, so I find that it moisturizes my skin, primes the skin, actually prolongs the wear of my makeup, enhances any foundation's grip onto my face, and also enhances the pigmentation of the foundation nang napapaliit din yung pores. So ito talaga yung ultimate favorite primer ko. Nagustuhan ko yung sample size at ubos na siya, kaya bumili na ako ng full size kasi ito lang yung talagang the best primer for me this year especially. I wanna give a shout out to the Kind Beauty Microfiber Velvet Sponge, pang tawag, di ko alam. Pero this is from Kind Beauty, from Alok's Beauty Studio on Instagram, and mabibili mo siya sa kindbeauty.com. I'm gonna link everything down in the description box. This year, okay, no. Hinga muna tayo, guys. Comparing it to a normal sponge na as in sobrang fluffy and squishy like a beauty blender, this doesn't soak up product as much. It makes any liquid that you apply, whether it be a foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer that is a liquid, or cream form, more pigmented. So nakaka-enhance to ng pigmentation and coverage ng any product, and that is why I love it. The finish is super airbrush as well. I find that when I use it with a powder or a foundation, ang ganda, ang flawless talaga na application. So ang ganda nitong sponge na to. It is affordable as well. By the way, guys, how do you like my hair? Ako lang talaga nagkulay niyan, and sobrang in love ako dun sa shade niya kasi parang dark gray siya, as in sobrang natural, almost black pero hindi, as in bluish gray siya. So I love it. Pero anyway, moving on to foundations and like base products, favorite BB cream hands down this year is the Belo Sun Expert Tinted Sunscreen. I don't know how many times I've recommended this product. This is a product that if you don't have a lot of blemishes to begin with, kung okay naman overall yung skin mo, and if you're not looking for something that's gonna be full coverage, this is your best bet. It's affordable, easily accessible, and most of all, it delivers. It gives a very beautiful, enhanced look to the skin. It's like my skin but better every time I use this. Pero I make sure I don't use this pag may events ako that require like a lot of photography and flash photography for that matter. Taas kasi yung SPF. Pero for day-to-day, everyday wear, ito yung best bet ko. Ang ganda ng lapat niya sa skin. Pwede mo siyang gamitin with a brush, with a sponge, or even with your fingers. If it does fade, it fades beautifully and gradually. Hindi yung sobrang sobrang may bitak-bitak ka sa skin. So, ang ganda niya, promise. Tumatak din sa akin tong si Maybelline Superstay Foundation. My shade is a Natural Ivory 112. Ganda nitong foundation na to. I've worn it a lot this year. And ang ganda ng coverage niya. It's full without looking super cakey or heavy and thick. Alam niyo yung may full coverage na sobrang kapal, as in like sticky ang kapal. May full coverage din na very thin and pigmented and just like velvety. This is that kind of full coverage. It is indeed Superstay, as in ito yung pinaka long lasting foundation na meron ako to show you guys today. Kung naghahanap kayo ng pang matagalan, as in yung tipong dikit sa mukha mo, flawless coverage, and good for all day wear, Maybelline Superstay talaga yung pinaka nag-stand out sa akin this year. But my favorite base product all in all, kung papipiliin nyo ako sa tatlo, my ultimate favorite would have to be the Superface Lights Camera Action Cushion. This is just my all-time favorite base product as of this very moment right now. So my shade is in 01 Light. I actually could wear fair as well, pero I'm more on the light color. I've explained this cushion na to a lot of you guys. It comes in a mesh form. It's not your typical na sponge cushion na mabilis ma-soak up and maubos yung product. So, dahil mesh siya, yung pag-soak up and yung pag-dry out ng product, mas hindi ganun ka-intense. So, mas magtatagal yung ganitong product for you. One press like this is enough for a side of my face. I do a couple if I want full coverage. And I double this up as concealer. I would consider this medium to full coverage talaga. It's very, very buildable. And I love the applicator kasi mabibuild up mo talaga yung product. And sa sobrang ganda niya talaga, ito lang pwede na. Alam mo yung tipong pag nagmamadali ako, I grab this. Kahit lumabas ako ng walang kilay, walang lip tint, basta may Superface cushion, as in feeling ko, mas buhay yung skin ko, mas glowy ako. Only downside is medyo mahirap maghanap ng shade for you, pero if you found the shade for you, then I'm sure you would love this. Dahil nga mas more natural ang base ko lately and ang overall look ko, I don't wear foundation on a daily basis. And ito yung mga concealers na sobrang ginamit ko for this year. Honorable mention din sa Makeup Revolution na Conceal and Define concealer. That was a really good concealer din, pero hindi siya sobrang standout sa akin. Alam mo yun. So, Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This concealer, I can double up as a foundation and I've used so much of it. You can see, as in, gamit na gamit ko to. I'm repurchasing it. Ang ganda lang nalapat sa skin ko. Very smooth and blurring as well. Even if wala akong primer that day, this just looks smooth on top of my skin and it actually lasts the entire day on me. So I love this stuff. And of course, my all-time favorite concealer. This is a third-time winner over here. Ever since 2016 until now na 2019 na besh, ito pa rin ang aking all-time favorite. The Saem Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. It's just the best concealer. If you want something for under the eyes, ito yun. If you want something for your blemishes, ito yun. If you want something that can double up as foundation as well, ito rin yun. Give or take, siguro guys, naka 5 na ako na tubes ng ganito. And especially if you have oily skin, you would love this concealer. Tagal bago niya mawala sa skin. Ang ganda ng coverage niya, ang ganda ng finish niya. It always looks good and perfect. So, sobrang reliable talaga nito, promise. If we're talking about heavy-duty concealer na talaga makaka-cover ng mga acne bumps, I'm talking about textured, yung mga sobrang active pimples, red, the reddest, darkest hyperpigmentation. Ito yon, yung Etude House na Big Cover Pot Concealer in Beige. Ito yung color ko. And ito guys, I started using it siguro mga April of 2018. Since then, I have never looked back. It just does everything I want a pot concealer to do. Nagtatagal siya at dumidikit siya sa mukha at nakaka-cover siya kahit yung sobrang hinog na tigyawat. Meron nga ako tigyawat dito sa noo. Pero hopefully, hindi naman sobrang kalata. And hopefully, na-cover naman ni Etude House. And sobrang ganda lang. Sobrang highly recommend this concealer pot. It is my all-time favorite of 2018. I'm a powder lover. Like, powder is one of those steps in my makeup that I cannot live without it. Kasi if I set my face, I just feel a lot better. I don't like the feeling of a sticky or greasy face or finish. So I have a lot of powders to talk about. If I only had one powder in my life, it would be this. And I've never mentioned this on my channel, pero I'm pretty sure I have on my Instagram page. Or maybe sa channel ko rin, nung nag-Korea ako ng travel makeup mask. Nakalimutan ko na besh. Pero ito yung number one, ano ko, loose man or press man or whatever. Ito yung number one ko, holy grail. Nakaubos na ako ng isa, so this is my second one right here. CoverGirl Clean Professional Loose Powder in Translucent Fair. Sobra niyang smooth and glowy tignan. So, ito kasing si Maybelline, ito I would recommend it more for oily skin. Pero if you have just like a normal skin type, dry, combi, oily, you would love this CoverGirl one. Nung buong taon ng 2018, ito yung pinaka-ginamit kong powder. I use this product as an all-over setting powder. Underneath the eyes man yan, all over the face man yan. It just sets my makeup so flawlessly, gives me a very, very natural subtle glow. It's so ethereal looking. So if you are looking for, alam niyo yung Hourglass na setting powder na sobrang pagkamahal-mahal, nasa mga 3,000 pesos yun, I've never really found myself to buy that powder kasi parang feeling ko ito lang yun eh. Guys, this is the best loose powder to ever exist in the history of loose powders. Promise. Ito naman, pag may oily skin ka and you want like a pack na pack loose powder na sobrang flawless, poreless look, matte finish, ito yon. This is it. I have a feeling na i-release na to ng Maybelline Philippines this year. Hindi ko sure Don't quote me on this, pero sana lang i-release na to kasi sobrang ganda nito. Dupe to ng Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So I've never really even wanted to repurchase that powder kasi ito lang ngayon. Promise. Iniba lang yung packaging. Parang ganun. Sobrang ganda nito as in nakaka-smooth siya, nakaka-set siya ng makeup. I really love how it looks on the skin. It never looks cakey. It never looks dry. 2-time winner din tong si Maybelline Fit Me kasi 2017 ko pa tong na-discover and ever since I have not even bought an expensive setting powder. This does the job for me very, very well. Since wala pa tong si loose powder sa Pilipinas, guys, huwag kayong mag-alala kasi meron naman to. At wala na to sa States, alam ko. Ito yung Maybelline Fit Me Skin Fit Powder Foundation. So, yung color ko is 120 pero sometimes I use 110 as well. Guys, sobrang ganda na itong powder na to. Ito na yung favorite powder ko. Sobrang lagi ko siyang ginagamit. Ilalala. Ay! Hands down, one of the best powders I've tried. Lumilevel up to sa Charlotte Tilbury. Yung airbrush niya sobrang mahal din. Guys, maniwala kayo sa akin. I have that Charlotte Tilbury powder pero lumalaban, best. Pareho lang ng effect na nabibigay ni Maybelline Fit Me. Minsan sa makeup routine ko, I like to use the sponge that it comes with kasi very helpful to for me. I find that rolling the product and pressing it using the sponge actually fills in my pores and gives me that super soft, as in sobrang perfect skin effect na hindi cakey, hindi dry, whatever. Ganda ng finish, ganda ng lasting power, ganda ng oil control, the best powder. And even dry skin, I'm pretty sure would like it kasi hindi siya cakey at all, pero meron siyang coverage. So, ganda. Ganda mo! Kung naghahanap kayo ng full coverage foundation na pwede nyo gamitin on its own, ito yon. Maganda yung coverage niya, sobrang smooth din niya, pero ang pinaka-kakaiba sa kanya is yung coverage kasi nakikita nyo naman, sobrang pigmented niya, promise. And pag nilapat mo sa skin mo, hindi siya sobrang powdery, kahit na powder siya, ang smooth and velvety ng texture niya, and pwede mo itong gamitin ng ito lang, walang foundation underneath it, and it's gonna give you a really good coverage. So, kung coverage ang hinahanap mo, si Jcat Aquasurance, it's a really great option as well. I love using this underneath my eyes kung feeling ko na kulang pa yung coverage ng concealer ko dyan, or sa tigyawat ko, kunwari may tigyawat ako, tapos ito yung gagamitin kong setting powder para at least mas madagdagan yung coverage kasi hindi siya cakey at all. This year, I've found amazing brow products. So, ito yung itsura ng kilay ko ngayon. Medyo pumapak na siya. Medyo kumakapal na yung pagkikilay ko. Nagugustuhan ko na talaga yung pagkikilay. Before talaga parang ano lang siya, extra step in my makeup. I just define it a little bit. Now, I actually enjoy doing it. So, my holy grail product for my brows this year that I've discovered is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. Yung kit na meron ako, may kasama ng brush to and a couple of other Benefit products. Maganda ang pangkilay ng Benefit pero ito yung tumatak sa akin, and yung iba kasi may mga dupes naman. Guys, ang perfect ng color nito sa kilay ko. Ito yung shade number 3. So, it's in the middle kasi 5 ata yung color sila. So, meron siyang dalawang kulay dyan kung nakikita nyo. May light color and may dark color. Yung dark color nilalagay ko sa tail, sa buntot ng kilay ko. Ganda, diba? As in, pack na pack talaga. Sharp. So beautiful. And then, itong color na to, yung medyo lighter taupe, nilalagay ko nga sa center or inner part of ng kilay ko. Tapos, ginagamit ko yung brush na kasama niya. Bina-blend out ko lang. Ito yung ginagamit ko. Maganda rin tong brush na to. And this duo has been all I'm wearing on my eyebrows for the past, I don't even know how long. The best brow product I've tried this year kasi ang ganda ng staying power. Ang ganda, ang bilis lang kulayan yung kilay mo, and ang ganda ng kulay, promise. Sobrang fit na fit sa gray hair. And it's very buildable kasi you control how much you want to put on kasi it's a powder form. I have discovered the best eyebrow setting gel of life for 2018. Hindi ko pa naman sure kasi, diba, syempre, sometimes may mga dumarating na mas magandang products. Pero ito siya. Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. I have not 1, not 2, not 3. Meron pa akong dalawang backups sa aking vanity area. Just so you know how much I love this product. Yung clear ng Colourpop, meron siyang konting white base. Pero I don't mind. Parang konting brush lang, mawawala naman din yung white residue niya. Pero, di ba, white nga to. Pero sa sobrang gamit ko na siya, brown na siya ngayon, besh. Medyo kadidi na itsura niya. I like bushy looking eyebrows, yung mga feathery look. Gusto ko ganun, medyo mas natural siya. I love using this brow gel just to perk up my brows and para mapatayo yung ditong parts ng kilay ko kasi gusto ko mas bushy looking, mas yung parang ungroomed, untamed kind of a look. I love that look. This brow gel gives me that. It shapes my brows and it keeps my brows in place for the entire day. So wala akong masabi kasi ang ganda, affordable, and it's just amazing. I love it. Honorable mention din kay AOA Studio Go Brow in the color medium brown or taupe. Ginamit ko kasi to more on the first, like siguro mga January to September of 2018 until I discovered this. And when I got into this, I never looked back. But before that, I was using only this product and sometimes like a brow pencil. Pero I loved this product kasi it's just a quick fix for your eyebrows. Kung tipong nagmamadali ka lang, you just want to give your brows a little bit more volume, a little bit more color, a little bit more yung parang texture and hair-like finish, you just put a little bit of this and it just adds a volume and color to your brows na ang bilis ng gamitin talaga kasi may spoolie na siya nakasama and meron na siyang kulay din. So parang 2-in-1 product na kung nagmamadali ka and maganda talaga guys. Sobrang mura pa, nasa 100 pesos lang. Hindi ko na siya masyadong nagagamit ngayon kasi nga I've changed my brow routine, pero when I was just like a more natural brow person, ito talaga yung takbuhan ko best kasi mura pero effective. My favorite category when it comes to makeup, aside from concealer, powder, it's blush, people. Sobrang hilig ko sa blush. So, ang dami kong mga recommendations depending on what you like. If you love a shimmery blush, I've used these blushes so much this year. The AOA Wonder Baked eyeshadows. Pero hindi ko sila ginagamit as eyeshadows. Ginagamit ko sila as blush. They give off a really beautiful, glowy look. Pero hindi large yung shimmer particles nila. So, hindi nakaka-accentuate ng pores. Maganda. 100 plus lang sa Shopee, besh. Baka may nagbabenta na nito. As eyeshadows, these are underwhelming. They're not the most pigmented. Pero, kung blush lang naman ang pinag-uusapan, Bessie. At kung drunk blush lang, blush topper, these are so great. At malaki pa sila. Kasi eyeshadow to, pero besh, ang malaki sila as an eyeshadow. So, blush worthy. Ganda. This year, creams and liquid products were really big on me. I loved a lot. Pero, ito yung tumatak. As far as cream blushes go, these are the Apieu Creamy Cheek Chok blushes. Ayan. First, ay, baliktad. Hindi to masyadong mabilis hanapin. Pero guys, kasi yun nga, favorite ko talaga eh. Ayoko naman ipagdamot sa inyo, diba? Gusto ko mag-share ng aking mga paborito. Pwede nyo rin silang i-discover. Ang ganda ng colors na to, yung Roobois Tea Latte and Rose Financier. I just love the formula of these. I feel like mas maganda pa to sa 3CE Multi Pots. Maganda yung color payoff. Maganda yung blendability. Cream to powder finish. Hindi greasy, hindi oily sa skin. Paglapat niya sa skin mo, ang ganda ng itsura niya. Yung look na nabibigay niya, para kang nag-gym. So, I love using these. Nung nag-gym pa ako, especially, besh, yung medyo matagal na yun, besh. Ito yung go-to products ko pag gusto ko ng natural na cream blush. Maganda kasi hindi nakukulang sa pigmentation, blendable, creamy, and everything you want in a cream blush. And best of all, they are affordable. So, I love these. I've loved them throughout 2018. Ito yung For You To na Love Me More blush. And yung color na i-recommend ko sa inyo specifically is M12 I Want To Marry You. So, sobrang dark niya sa pan, as in nakakatakot siya, besh. Pero what I love to do with this is just use a fluffy blush brush, yung blue na blush brush na lagi kong ginagamit. Tapos, one tap and then I tap off the excess. Nilalagay ko sa sentro ng cheeks ko and that is my perfect drunk blush look. So, this is a heavy swatch and sobrang yung dark, as in nakakatakot siya. Ito yung itsura niya when it's blended and a diffuse color on the cheeks. It just looks so healthy, burnt, but a natural kind of burnt. If I could describe this color, medyo berry brown siya. My perfect drunk blush and my favorite one at that. Maganda tong color na to. And then, honorable mention lang din kay Vice Cosmetics. Kung gusto niyo ng something na very accessible, nagamit ko rin to ng bongga this year. And nabili ko siya sa Watsons for 145 pesos. So, yung color na favorite ko sa lahat ng blush ni Vice is the shade Title. Maganda yung formula nito ah. Very smooth, not chalky, not powdery, and on the cheeks, it's gonna give you a similar look na pwedeng-pwede for drunk blush. So, kung gusto niyo ng drunk blush na color, Title from Vice Cosmetics ang aking ma-recommend. But overall, the Vice blushes were really great blushes too in 2018. This year din, since very natural yung look ko, bumawi ako sa contour. So, sobrang nagko-contour ako, as in naka-contour yung ilong ko ngayon kasi tumaba ako. So, minsan nagko-contour din ako sa mukha. Pero at the same time, medyo pangu kasing ilong ko. I've been loving to contour and highlight a little bit just to bring forth my nose. This is an expensive product pero sobrang worth the money siya, especially for people with fair skin. This is the Kevin Aquan Sculpting Powder in light, not medium but light. This is another 2-year winner. Last year I featured this and I told you that it was so worth the money, and until now I use it almost every day when I do my makeup. Sobrang ganda ng kulay nito. It's never too much. It's not super dark. The most perfect contour color kasi it looks like a natural shadow. Every time ating ginagamit ko sa nose ko and sa cheekbones ko, ang daming nagko-compliment sa ilong ko na, uy, ang tangos mo today. And beshi, contour lang yan. I've honestly never found a color that is more perfect for me in terms terms of contour, and yung tipong mukhang natural na shadow, and hindi mukhang naka-contour ka. Uy, naka-contour ka. Hindi to ganun. Yung Marc Jacobs na Fantastic Omega Bronzer, guys. Until today, mga beshi, sulit na sulit yung perang binayad ko dito. Kasi ang laki niya, as in besh. Hindi naman siya kasing laki ng mukha ko. Siguro kalahati siya ng mukha ko. Aside from the fact that it's value for your money, the color is very perfect. As in, it's the perfect in-between shade that you can use to bronze or contour with, and it just looks very natural and very smooth yung powder niya, as in. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan yet kasi I should be at this point kasi lagi ko siyang gamit. Pero definitely worth the money. Feeling ko after 2 years, hindi pa to ubos. Sure yan. Next, we have Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder in the color number 2, Sun Glow. This is so smooth. Hindi mo akalain na mura lang siya. Mga nasa 300 lang, besh. Maganda yung kulay. Mas deep siya and mas warm siya ng konti kay Marc Jacobs. So, okay din tong color for me. If gusto ko ng mas intense bronzy look, I can also double this up as a contour. Pero, yeah, wala naman. As in, both to maganda. Wala akong naging problema sa formula. Maganda. Sobrang buttery, soft. Parang high-end ang performance. So, kung naghahanap kayo ng bronzers, these are my best favorites. Yun na. Okay ka na. Oh, everyone loves that guy. Oh, this product is my #1 most used makeup product for the year, regardless. Base, lips, eyes. This is the e.l.f. Total Face Palette. Besh yellow. Sobrang gamit na gamit ko to. This is my all-time favorite face palette. This beats high-end palettes for me, and I would buy this palette just for the bronzer. It's the perfect bronzer color for me, so that's why I gravitate a lot towards this palette. And since I use the bronzer a lot of the times I would use the blushes and the highlight as well. And this is my ultimate travel palette. Pag meron kang medium to deep skin tones, hindi ko to ma-recommend kasi the colors are very light, so I feel like they would show up more if you have fair to light skin. Pero other than that, perfect. Holy Grail status. I fell in love with the Vice Cosmetics highlighters at the end of the year, so I had to give them a quick shout out. These are their Aura Glow powders in Shimmering and Splendid. Very reflective, very smooth on the cheeks. Hindi nakaka-emphasize masyado ng porous areas or yung tipong texture, hindi masyado. Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in the color Molten Rose Gold. This is what I'm wearing right now. It gives off an ethereal glow, and that's what I love about this. The formula is so smooth and metallic and beautiful and buttery and just like a high-end highlight. And if everyday highlighter ang pinag-uusapan, ito yung holy grail ko. Si Jcat Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer. Hands down, such a great color for fair skin. This is just the perfect champagne color. And don't you underestimate this powder. Pag isang layer lang, natural siya. If you build it up, you can make it look really intense and blinding. And it does not accentuate pores. It doesn't accentuate texture. It just looks very smooth and blended with the skin. When it comes to the actual eyes, tatlo lang yung products na mai-recommend ko sa inyo, believe it or not. Yung pinakagamit kong palette is the Colourpop Give It To Me Straight palette. I love Colourpop shadows in general. I feel like they make some of the best formulas out there for the price. I love this color palette, color scheme, and Give It To Me Straight kasi I feel like you get a mix of cool and warm tones. You get a mix of berries, oranges, neutral undertones as well is in here. Maganda talaga yung formula, and yung color selection is a bonus. Ito yung favorite ko sa lahat ng ni-release nila. I have to say, the EB Pro Total Effect Eyeshadow Palette, hindi ko siya sobrang nagamit this year. Like, going out, hindi ito yung go-to ko. Pero guys, ito yung na-shock ako in terms of quality kasi for 299 pesos you get 15 beautiful, delicious, warm colors. I've played around with this palette and as in a surprise ako nito. Na-shock ako sa pigmentation, na-shock ako sa blendability, and the color scheme is really nice and up my alley. Kung may look kang ginagawa kahit ito yung palette na gamitin mo, makaka-create ka ng look na sobrang ganda pa rin. Hindi yung masasabi ng tao na, uy, besh, ang powdery ng eyeshadow mo. Uy, beshi! Mura ng eyeshadow mo, hindi. Mukha ka pa rin naka-Anastasia, mukhang high-end ang performance, besh. Ang ganda. Guys, can you believe it? Sa 2 taon ko sa YouTube, beshi. First time ko masasabi na may nakatalo kay Heroin Make Mascara. Kasi for the longest time, Heroin Make lang talaga yung sinasabi ko na the best mascara. And while I think it is still good, may nakatalo na sa kanya. And this is Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof. So, yung gusto ko is waterproof kasi mas na-hold niya yung curl ko. Pero what I love about this mascara is simply the fact that it does everything the Heroin Make does, but better. So, it holds my curls. It keeps the hair on my lashes really curled for the entire day. It adds length, which the Heroin Make does as well. It adds volume, in which the Heroin Make doesn't. So, like, this is my all-in-one mascara. Sobrang ganda niya, besh. Last category na tayo, which is lips. And I have a lot of products here kasi this year talaga, I really tried a lot of lip products and loved a lot of lip products. Let's start off with my favorite lip liner. This is the Pixi Lip Contour Liner in Soft Nude. So this is my favorite lip liner because it contours my lips. It adds like that definition. So pag nilagay ko to as in beshi, mukhang twice the size ang aking lips. The color is perfect to add that natural contour and definition underneath my lips para mas mukhang juicy ang lips. So I love this. June to like August, ito yung obsession ko. So I had to give them a mention pa rin. Kahit na hindi ko na sila masyadong nagagamit kasi nga I try out a lot of different lipsticks. Huge shout out to my Romand Juicy Lasting Tints kasi kung gusto yun ng pang matagalang lip tint and maganda yung color payoff, maganda yung color selection, maganda tong si Romand. Maganda yung feel niya sa lips, hindi siya nakaka-dry out ng lips, and it does leave a stain. Color selection maganda rin, but since then I've discovered some brands na talaga nag-o-offer ng magandang color selection. Kung gusto niyo ng natural lip tint, oh my gosh, Vice Cosmetics Beshi Kadire, ano itong lumulutang-lutang Beshi? Vice Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Tint in Beshi is my favorite natural looking water gel lip and cheek tint. The blendability of this on the skin is unbeatable. Mas lagi ko siyang ginagamit sa cheeks kasi sa lips hindi siya long lasting kasi nga very sheer wash of color lang siya. Para lang siyang tubig. Tapos pag blend out mo sa cheeks mo, sa skin mo, ang ganda ng pagkaka-mesh niya sa skin. Very natural. Kung pigment ang hanap mo, beshi, sa lip tint and lasting power man yan, ito yung pinaka-favorite ko. These are the Lily by Red Mood Liar Velvet Tint. Nung ginawa namin ni Dave yung boyfriend can say no, ito yung sinuot niya. And ito yung tinatanong niyo kung anong lip tint ko. And guys, I'm gonna swatch one color. Ito yung favorite ko, number 4. If you diffuse it, it's the perfect rosy pinky everyday color. So, ang ganda. Of course, my favorite lipsticks are forever gonna be my 3CE Mood Recipe Lippies. In terms of color selection, lasting power, formula even, and just the look on the lips. You can build them up to where they look super full and intense, but you can shear them down to where they look blotted. But the colors of these are just amazing. Yung favorites ko have been Rose, Mirror-like, and Musk. These are just my go-tos. Kung di ko alam kung anong lipstick yung i-prepare ko for that specific day, I usually go for these. Or the next ones that I'm gonna show you, which are my second favorite ones. But I have to give it to Sunny's Face for creating beautiful colors that can suit Filipina skin tones. And ang ganda ng formula, very lightweight, velvety on the lips. One swipe opacity, lasts a really great while on the lips as well. And just super comfortable to wear, a joy to apply. Ganda ng color selection. Pinipilaan siya for a reason, guys. And the price is right as well. This is my favorite formula from Maybelline. Ito yung Color Jolt Matte Intense Lip Paint. And yung favorite color ko is How Bare You. So, ito, kung masyado ko nahihirapan pumila sa Sunny's Face, beshi, maganda yung kulay ni How Bare You from Maybelline. And ang gusto ko dito, yung applicator niya is maganda kasi, as in, it fits the crevices of your lips. Tapos, pwede mong i-build up yung color. Pwede ka makakuha ng blotted effect. And pwede mo siyang i-sheer out. You can basically manipulate the liquid that is inside kasi ang ganda ng applicator. You can control it better. So, this color is so beautiful. It's like perfect for siguro light to medium skin. Itong si How Bare You, number 13. Ito yung must-have for me. And lagi ko itong sinusuot. Medyo manipis na siya kasi lagi ko siyang gamit. This year was the year of glosses for me. I hated lip glosses before, pero ever since I started using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow, I fell in love with lip glosses. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. The shade Fenty Glow is your universally flattering rose nude. As in, kitang-kita nyo, may tint siya and it gives a high shine effect. Just makes your lips really kissable and plush while adding a hint of color that's never too much. With that said, I love these two. I've worn these so much. These are the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lips. Ang bilhin nyo is PS or Champagne Mommy. Si PS yung favorite ko kasi medyo similar siya kay Fenty Glow, pero mas mura siya. Pero yung effect na nabibigay niya sa labi, paubos na kasi ito, beshi, sorry. Pero yung effect na nabibigay niya sa labi, besh! Ang ganda, promise! Ito si PS, ito si Fenty Glow. Halos magkalapit lang sila ni kulay ni Fenty Glow and kahit sa lips, hindi masyadong halata. Fenty Glosses and the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lips talaga yung aking top lip glosses. Huwag kayong matakot sa lip gloss kung feeling nyo lahat ng lip gloss is sticky. These will just convert you. Kasi akala ko talaga lip gloss before, sobrang kadiri. The more that I wore them and played around with them, the more I appreciated glosses and now I'm just obsessed. I'm converted. Last product is my favorite setting spray and this just goes to the Jcat Primetime Makeup Primer Spray in Jasmine. So, love this. Hindi siya masyadong nakakabigay ng dewy finish, pero it just meshes and combines all of your makeup products. Parang ginagawa niya talagang one with the skin lahat. The spray in this is super fine. Look at that. It's just very fine. You won't get bunches of water on your face. Sets the makeup wonderfully, gives that really nice, natural look to the skin. And of course, removes all the powderiness of your makeup. So this is just a must-have for me. And ang bango niya. Sa lahat ng setting space ko, guys, ito yung pinakamabango. Oh my gosh, natapos natin siya. Pero kung natapos mo tong video na to, sobrang thank you so much for watching. And thank you for sticking around with me through 2018. I feel like, ayun yung pinaka-time na nag-grow talaga ako sa YouTube. Thank you so much talaga for the trust, for the love, for the support. I'm gonna be forever grateful to you guys. Sana guys, alam niyo yun. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and comment down below what you wanna see next from my channel. And I will be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye!